This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad to see that you could wake up to podcast with me today.
I've been up all day.
All day.
You're the one that was sleeping all day today.
I didn't sleep all day today. I took a 30-minute nap. I was in bed all day, yes.
I know, I'm deflecting. That's what right now we're doing the podcast. It's like 10:30 at night.
It
because
is like 10:15.
Yeah, because I took my final nap of the day at like 7.
And it was like a 2-hour nap, might I
Right.
add.
That's like going to bed for most people.
I for sure was like, this is it. We're done for the night. I'm just going to keep watching TV, and I'll brush my teeth and come to bed.
At what point do you don't call it a nap when you surpass 2 hours?
The sun went down.
Right, the sun went down and it surpassed 2 hours. The sad thing is that was like my 4th nap of the day.
Which that is a sad thing. My mom, which you slept through the phone call I had with my parents.
One, I did not.
Oh.
I heard you a little bit.
A few words.
I mean, I didn't know if it was something I was dreaming or it was something that you're really talking
And they're
to your
like,
parents.
"What's Eric doing?" I'm like, "He's napping." And they're like,
Yeah.
"What do you mean he's napping?
No, when you're
like, he's not going, like he's gonna go to bed later." I'm like, "I think he might just like nap into bedtime."
When you're my age, you nap all day.
And then they're like, "Well, what'd you do today?" And I'm like, "I went to Target." And they're like, "What did Eric do?" And I'm like, "He napped."
Like I said, when you're my age, you nap all day.
How old are you? 85?
When I'm 85, I'll be napping all day, like bed dead.
You wake up to eat and pee, and that's it?
Eric went down to take a nap, and forever.
On Monday.
Best. Yeah.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah. The funeral's next Tuesday.
Oh, no.
See you next Tuesday.
Yipes.
You know what that stands for?
I sure
We're
do.
not going there. We are not. We are not
I
going
sure
there.
do. But you have weirdly a 10 o'clock second wind.
I was hungover today.
You were?
No,
Oh.
because you were hungover today.
I don't know what I was today.
Last night,
I
tell
can't
them what
even
you did last
explain it.
night. And don't say it was because of my high school reunion.
No, not at all.
And you're trying to take my
No.
thunder by
I was
acting drunk
100% not
at my
trying-
high school reunion.
Well, here's a question. Was I acting drunk? In your opinion, if you just saw me like talking and stuff, was I drunk?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
When we left, I was like, is she that drunk? That's what I thought.
Oh.
I seriously thought that. But you only had two and a half drinks.
Cocktails.
And we didn't eat food at this place.
No, but I had eaten lunch at like 3.
Well, let's tell the folks we had my
Right.
35th high school reunion. Kylie, you're the
I
youngest
know.
there.
How old are you then?
I'm
If
like
you're 35
I
years,
know,
Jesus Christ.
You're like at least 53. You know. And you were definitely the youngest there.
Oh, for sure.
I know. But it was fun seeing everybody again. I didn't get to go to the 30th party night.
Right.
I wanted to
you
see
missed-
everybody.
Yeah.
Want to see all the ex-girlfriends and everything. Didn't get to see them.
Shoot.
If I was one of those, I wish I was one of those guys that went out with every girl. Then I would,
And that
Romeo.
wouldn't be awkward to see them 35 years
No,
later.
Heck no.
Oh, okay. Are
don't
you saying
think
that
so.
because you like look good still,
I look pretty good, I think.
and you have like a younger wife and stuff, so you think you're real cool?
I don't think I'm. You know what made me happy at the reunion?
What?
There's a few people that have been married like 4 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and other people that we went to high school with. Oh, they've been married, they've been divorced. I'm like,
Oh, is that just
oh,
me?
that makes me happy.
You're like, great. I'm not the
I'm
only
glad
one.
they've been divorced 5 times.
Hey, me too. Actually, not that much, so I'm good.
You know what disappointed me? The ones who were still married. I'm
From like
how
high
could-
school
Yeah, how
too.
could you be still married from high school?
Right.
It's crazy. But I mean, not that many people actually showed up because I guess it was 35.
No, well, it's not
middle
an
of summer, whatnot.
exciting
but,
one.
Bridget,
Yes.
who put most of this whole thing together,
Yes.
you got to hand it to her.
Yeah.
She looked good.
She did
Yeah.
look great.
Yeah, it was fun seeing everybody. It's weird when you first walk in. You're like, should we get a drink at the bar? Should we just go start talking to everybody, or should we?
Right.
What should we do? And like, someone just noticed me and say hi, and then I go, this is my
Me?
Oh, it's Kylie. I don't
This
even
is
know.
my Kylie.
Yeah, I don't even know how to introduce. I'm like, yeah,
This
and
is
then
my daughter.
my mom
No.
actually got mad at me, and she says, "You better introduce Kylie. The last time you just didn't introduce her." I said, "Well, the reason I don't introduce her is because if I don't remember someone's name,
Right.
I don't want to do this." So Kylie and I worked this out, and I said, "Hey, if I just say this is my wife Kylie, you say hi, I'm Kylie.
What's your name?
What's your name?"
Right.
If you have to, if you see me in a bind, you have my back.
Right.
Yeah.
Which we did good, I feel.
And I want you to include this the rest of your life. I'm not getting any younger. I need you to do this all the time.
I get that. I'm going to also need the help because I'm not good with names because most of those people I met last night,
Yeah.
I forgot their names like a minute later.
Yeah, so did I.
I was like,
just
I don't know
kidding.
your name.
No, it's funny. I knew everybody, and then a couple people I didn't recognize, but when I made eye contact, I was like, "Oh, hi," and so that was kind of fun. in
Came
a
back
way.
to you.
Yeah, it came back to me. And then we had their high school yearbook there.
Yes, I did get to see you. And
Yeah.
I saw that picture before though.
I
But
know. It's my mom's house.
I know. Well, no, it used to be up at the condo.
Yeah. Did you like my high school senior picture?
Yeah, you looked handsome.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wasn't smiling.
Right, we couldn't see your teeth.
Yeah, I had fucked up teeth. That's why I
It
didn't
was
smile.
like that's why it's so good.
My lips look so big. My teeth are pushing them out.
Ew.
If you smile, if I smile, I look like a monster.
Right.
Now I got fake teeth. They're
I
shining
know. I wonder
away.
if everyone at the reading is like, "Whoa, look at Eric's teeth improved in life."
Well, they've seen me before, I think, or maybe actually no one I think notices or even knew.
Probably.
I don't
not.
know. Maybe one of my ex-girlfriends was there. They might know. Like, whoa, yikes! He was a monster when I dated
He
him.
was a monster. That's why we broke up. Hate
Right.
to tell you. Now I'm going to tell you.
I wonder if the one thing that's weird with me is when I was in high school, I didn't have the curly hair because I was always short.
Oh, so
So it's
people are like
he
"What's
has
happening?"
hair. Yeah,
Maybe they think it's like a toupee, like
I
a
saw
wig. Is it a wig?
according to my mother, it is. My mom the other day, we're coming out of the Tamarack, and my mom says, we're talking about grandma. I don't. My hairdresser says that I don't have that much gray hair. You got to believe me. Gretchen, my sister.
I mean,
I
good
go,
for
do you
them,
dye your
man.
hair, Gretchen? Gretchen goes, no, I don't. Oh, sorry, retract that name from the podcast. I'm not allowed to say that on the podcast. But she looks real good. Doesn't have any gray hair. It's amazing.
Extremely jealous.
Yeah, and I think she takes after my Papa Jack. 'Cause my
That's
Papa
amazing.
Jack looked really good. So my mom says, well, it just looks like your wig is covering your gray hair, Eric. I'm like, why? She goes, well, you have a line of gray hair in the back, which I just found out about from Kiley told me this.
I thought you knew that.
And no.
Oh, sorry.
And my mom says, it just looks like your wig is sitting on top of the gray hair because there's a line in the back. And I say, so you might think my hair looks like a wig. She goes, well, I didn't say that, but,
But yes.
yes, it does. I'm like bozo the clown to her.
She just likes to put
Take
you
your
down
wig
a little
off.
bit.
Yeah, take
I
your
think
wig
to
off.
push herself up
Yeah.
a little.
Well, I make fun of her, and she makes
fun of
me.
you back. Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's how we do it.
Right.
It's yin and yang.
Sure, if you want to call it that.
Right. I mean, I tell her to put a paper bag over her head all the time.
I mean, I have heard you say that.
Right. I say, Eric, you look great. Your hair looks great, but your face, you better cover that up.
Oh, boy. You better cover that up.
And then I say, sorry, Mom. I love you. And she says, well, take that gray wig off your head.
Oh,
Or
okay.
take that wig off your head then. So she's full of her insults, too. My mom can throw insults.
She could.
I had a few auditions this week.
You did.
And one of the auditions, I channeled my mother in it.
Oh, my
And
God,
Kylie's
you
like,
did.
oh, my God, you sound like your mom.
Yes, you
And
did.
I go, because that's how I'm a good actor.
Is that?
Half the auditions I do, if I channel my mom, it's very comedic.
Well, yeah, because you had to yell at the dog.
My opening line was quiet, Huey.
Right.
So I started out, I'm like making dinner, and I'm like, quiet, Huey. Like my mom goes, quiet, Queenie.
Yes.
And
yep.
I channeled it.
You channeled
and it
it.
looked just like my mom.
You did.
And then I went back to a straight face and go, oh, dinner's set.
That was a Diane move.
Right.
Yep.
If I get this role, it's because of my mom and your acting teacher. Not
Right.
I didn't even have to act
my
like my
skills.
mom. Right. But I did have a few auditions. I'm kind of on a roll with auditions.
Right.
And Kylie's my acting coach.
I am available for services if anybody needs it.
If I didn't have you,
Oh my God.
my auditions would be horrible, right?
I think they would be. I
Yeah.
think they'd probably be like, what is this? What emotions
why?
is this
Yeah,
guy
why?
do? What's going
Why is
on?
he even doing this?
Why is he yelling
Why
so
is this
much?
old
Angry.
guy
You
with
get you go to angry a lot.
Because I'm angry.
You
person.
might be.
I must be. I think everybody's a little bit angry inside. Am I? I've been really pretty happy lately.
Okay, great. I mean, probably, but
Yeah.
you like to, yeah.
But I don't know. But anyway, high school reunion.
Yes.
Everybody thought Kiley was drunk.
Right.
And when we went to the after party, she got kind of car sick in the car.
I totally got, not kind of. I was like, I didn't tell you this.
What?
I threw up in my mouth and swallowed it.
In the car.
Yeah.
Don't tell that to Richard.
I swallowed it. I didn't
If he
throw
listens
up.
to this, he's gonna be like, God,
I didn't get
dang
any
it.
in his car. I swallowed it.
That's so bad.
Tell me
Yeah,
about
but
it.
anyway,
I didn't enjoy it.
I don't know if you. I would say you got food poisoning or something because there's
I
no
don't
way you
know.
can be drunk after two
Two
and a half
drinks. I know.
You did guzzle that can before you went in.
It is a 3.5% alcohol.
When we took an Uber there and Kylie had
it's
a
one
can
of those vodka
Kettle One.
spritz. No, it's
You guzzled it. I go, why are you
I did.
pounding that before we go in?
But it literally is 3.5% alcohol.
Yeah, but then your other drinks could have been. But
I don't know.
You had some drink where it was Prosecco champagne.
Yeah.
And it was
like
I go,
elderflower.
a flour additive because it tasted like
Some lemon. Yeah.
potpourri or whatever.
It was a little
But
flowery.
I mean, maybe there was something moldy in that or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway, I don't like moldy. But
Anyways, I threw
made
up a
you
lot.
sick. Yeah, and then the next day, I would say today, it was like you had a hangover all day.
Yeah, but my hangover, it's like this. The reason that I question the experience and my drunkenness is because this is very unlike.
Yeah, you're a lush.
No. I get drunk all the time.
Oh.
Yeah,
you're a lush.
Yeah.
That's the same word.
But
That's the same
normally
thing.
when I'm drunk like this, I don't I threw up twice.
Yeah.
3 times if you count the throw up in my mouth they swallowed.
Well, when you get hammered, you're gonna throw up, which it happens every so often. You throw up in the morning. You never throw up at night.
I never
ever.
throw up at night.
Yeah.
And I usually throw up once and I'm done.
Right.
And I threw up twice last night, a lot.
Yeah.
And then once this morning. And then I thought I was going to throw up again this morning.
I know. So I don't know what's going on.
I kept having like bouts of nausea. So
And she doesn't. And all this at the reunion, she doesn't have a fever.
No.
She's not spreading the flu, or she doesn't have something. So don't be sending me messages saying, "Uh-oh, I better go get a COVID test or something."
No. And I feel pretty
Just joking. You don't
darn good now.
Yeah. So I don't know what the deal was.
I don't know either. I don't know if
And I
it
felt
was something
fine.
weird
I felt fine.
that I ate or drank.
The only
or
thing you had was the drinks.
I know, because I didn't eat anything there.
Maybe that's the problem.
But I ate lunch at like 3.
You ate
I ate a
yeah.
really late lunch,
Yeah,
so I
so-
wasn't hungry.
Yeah, it's okay. Everybody just thought you were my drunk wife.
Right.
I was like, oh, is she okay?
No.
Is she
right.
Oh, she must be too drunk. You better take her home.
You should take her home. Maybe that was just my way of getting out of going to your stupid reunion.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. You had fun. You were talking to everybody.
I know. Your class is very nice.
Everybody's really
You were real
no,
chatty with me.
When you get older,
You're nicer.
you don't care. Oh, yeah. You don't care.
There's hope for me.
No, you don't. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
When you get older, you don't like, you're happy to hear about everybody.
Oh, okay, great.
No one's like jealous or resentful or whatever. You're happy. You just want everybody to be good.
Okay, great.
Because we did a little cheers thing. There's 5 people in our class that died. So there's 88 people in our class. 5 died. What's the percentage? I don't know. I can't figure that out.
I don't know.
But anyway, I mean, that's what happens.
I know. Okay.
And I actually forgot some of the people were dead. Actually,
Hmm.
It's like, oh, I forgot. Jeez, Louise.
I feel like there's a lot of people that died in my class.
Yeah, maybe. Well, you grew up in Deep Sparks. It's more
What
of the hood area.
I did not grow up in the hood. Might be a hoodie now, but it wasn't then.
No. I mean, I'm just saying there. A lot of your girls that graduate in your class, a lot of them got knocked up real early in life.
There was a handful of yeah.
Right.
Right.
And people commit suicide. People
Right.
do all kinds of stuff.
Mhm.
So I mean, but you had a big class. You went to a big
I
high
did.
school.
Correct.
Yeah. So anyway, you want to shout out for your high school? Reed High.
Oh, sure, whatever.
Yeah. Those of you who don't know, I went to Incline High.
Hence why there's 88 people in
Yeah.
your class.
Yeah, and we had one of the bigger classes.
Whoa.
That went through. Yeah. But no, high school was good and fun. We all have that in common, being from Tahoe. It's a little different when you are from Tahoe than a bigger school.
It's
like that.
100% different.
Yeah, because a lot of us went to kindergarten together.
Right.
I mean,
I had some. I
I'm
went
sure
to
you had a
kindergarten
handful,
together. Yeah.
But when you grow up in Tahoe, it's not like you go down to the
You don't go to
You don't
middle
go-
school and meet new people. You don't go to high school and meet new people. It's
Right.
the same people you've
they're
known.
not all flooded
Yeah.
into the different
Right.
different.
Yeah.
they
There's
went
only one school.
to,
so
you just go from
Yeah.
school to school.
you follow. Everybody follows.
Yeah, and then there's always someone. If you have a girlfriend, or there's always 5 or other people that went out with them too.
Oh.
Because think about it. It's only the
Ew.
pool is
A
small.
lot of sharing going on.
Yeah, share in small towns. You share everything. That's why there's people that grow up in the farmlands. They
They hook up with their cousins.
they fuck sheep and stuff.
Okie dokes. It's all their choices they got.
Right.
I've hit up all the other girls. I'm related to the other ones, so I'm going to go for this sheep.
Right.
It's a good thing you grew up in a forest, not a farmland.
Right. You know who hooked up with a lot of girls? This guy right here. No sheep.
Hey everybody, this is Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. You want a custom home from a Southern California premier home builder? Call me, Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. 310-465-3347.
Joe's had a lot of women. Joe's had hundreds of women, Joe.
Oh, well, okay.
Hundreds of women.
Does
Joe's
Joe
had.
really want you to announce this?
Thousands of women.
Okay.
I would say he's under 1,000
Oh, okay.
and over
Go Joe.
100.
Go Joe.
Now, if Joe wants to dispute
I hope Joe
that,
gets STD tests.
I think he's way beyond that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he doesn't do that now. I'm saying as younger. This guy's Italian. This
And
guy
he's a stallion.
is a stallion. And when he got all his women, that was the days before he did laser hair removal. This guy was a hairy and attractive Italian guy.
Oh, okay.
Joe.
Did you hook up with Joe? Because you're really like sounding like you did.
I'm sure he wanted to, but no, I didn't. Italian guys kiss you on the
Yes.
lips
Yeah,
or
they
even
do.
on the
Yes.
like Joe. That's just what they do when they greet. Even guys and girls the same.
Yes.
They kiss you right on the lips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's the
I
thing.
always get a
Everybody's
kiss from
just-
Joe and your dad.
well, my dad's yeah. When I say, hey, I'm Italian, Kiley.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if he does that to anybody else,
I think
but
my
he does
dad
it to
kissed
me.
you just because he can get away with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he doesn't like kiss Mel or anybody else. I should ask Mel.
You know what? That's a good one. I doubt my dad kisses Mel on the
Oh,
lips.
he kisses me on the lips.
Yeah, because he knows you ain't gonna do nothing. You're gonna be all right, Dad.
Your mom's gonna hear this and be like, "God damn it, Al!
Right,
Quit kissing Kiley."
right. It's like, Mom, get Dad away from Kiley. He's gonna touch her.
He's not-
Get him
he
away.
did rub my leg a couple weeks ago. He was rubbing my leg. 3rd of July.
Oh God. And what? You just sit there and let him rub
You
your
was,
leg?
yeah. What am I gonna do? It wasn't like creepy.
That sounds creepy.
You were sitting
My
right next
father-in-law's
to me.
rubbing my leg,
You were sitting next to me.
and my dad was just rubbing.
You don't
your
remember
leg.
that?
No.
We were sitting on the couch in the
No.
condo.
Oh, my mom. I'm gonna tell my mom. Next time. My mom would karate chop his hand off. But
He was talking about his toes. It was that.
yeah. Well, you know when we went up to Grey Eagle for 4th of July, your
Yeah.
mom was rubbing my leg
Oh,
on the
was
couch.
she?
Yeah, she was. Did anybody
Oh.
see that?
I didn't see it. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was nice. You know? It was nice.
I don't see you taking that well. You'd be like, "What? What's
I was
happening?"
like, hey, Kiley, look it. No, I would do that.
She was rubbing your leg under the table at dinner.
Yeah, you know, she took off her slide. You know, she wears those slides.
Yeah,
she took her
just-
slides off, and she was like, with her toes rubbing my leg. I'm like, I thought it was you. It's your mother. You know what I was going to talk about really?
I
was
don't.
Our fucking neighbors are having a party
Yeah, they are.
with cars everywhere and a food
And
truck.
a food truck.
And I wonder where they got that idea.
That would be us.
I wonder why they didn't invite us
I'm
because
not sure.
we invited them to
I don't know.
ours.
Watch there be like invitation on our mailbox or something.
Oh my
or
God!
on our
I know.
door.
I know. We're
I
all.
didn't
I'm like,
check.
we
I didn't
should-
check the mail today.
I told Kiley, I said we should go crash it.
I mean, they probably wouldn't care if we did.
I know, but
Twee's nice like that.
I know you said her name.
It's fine.
I don't know. We should at least went and got some food.
I know we should have.
When we have a party,
I didn't even eat dinner.
we actually invite our neighbors and we said, if you don't want to stop by, just come and get something from the food truck because we have a food truck in front of our house. What? I didn't even notice the food truck up there. I saw the cars.
It was in their driveway.
Oh, it was? What kind of food truck, I
Like
wonder?
Carolina, like Southern, like Carolina. It was called like Southern
Sweet Caroline?
something. Southern Cafe.
I don't know. But when I see her, I'm going to go, hey, you guys had a party.
Right.
I saw you had a food truck.
Was my invite?
We should get to know more of our neighbors.
We should probably talk to our neighbors, and maybe then they'd invite us. To
I
things.
want to. I mean, my best friend can be moved across the street, and I haven't talked to that guy
We're
yet.
about to get new neighbors because that's houses for sale. You said
on the
you
corner.
want. Yeah, you
My
want.
new best friend could be moving in that house.
Right, you guys can play
I
basketball. You
wonder
can
if
roll
Andy's
an ankle.
moving in. I hope Andy's moving in there.
I don't think Andy's moving in there, but
Oh.
we should really probably meet the 2 new neighbors that we have.
First,
Right.
and then go egg.
Should make them
Then
some
we'll-
cookies.
The
and then
neighbors
egg
having the
Tweet.
yeah, we'll egg her house.
We'll
'cause we
put
didn't
some
get
bleach
invited.
in a spray bottle and make a penis in their yard.
What, Kylie? Like spray the lawn? What the fuck? Your dad would be so ashamed of you. He probably thought of that. That's a weird one. I've never even went to think that. I've heard of
I don't even think they have.
I've heard
lawn,
of toilet
but
paper in a house.
forks, sitting plastic forks.
Yeah.
Have you ever
In my
done that?
adult life, we got all hammered at a party one time.
And when you
and-
say adult life, how old were you?
probably like 30,
Oh, okay. You're like a grown ass man then.
like
Oh
38.
my God.
like 38.
Okay.
We got all hammered, and we were getting a ride home in a limo, believe it or not.
Okay.
And we had the limo stop at like CVS or something like that and get toilet paper my friend's house.
Okay.
And I felt so guilty
I could
in the
I would
morning.
s-
I was appalled.
because-
And he thought it was really funny, actually.
Okay, that's good.
But we toilet paper the shit out of his house.
I could see that because as like an adult, you're like, holy shit, like.
And I'm like, why would
you
I
know
do
what
that?
You know what
Yeah,
cleaning
he's
that
got
up
to clean
means.
it up and everything. I'm like, oh.
And if he was partying and he's hungover,
yeah.
and that
and
just
it wasn't,
sucks.
100%
And if sprinklers
me. It
come
was,
on,
Yeah, I know.
just a nightmare.
I know. Why would I do that? When we saw Vanderpump Rules, they TP'd Jax's house.
Yes, they did.
And I was like, oh my God. And they were like almost 40. They
right.
were like 38.
Yes.
Same.
Yep.
And I was like, why would they do that? Like,
You're like, oh shit, but
I'm like,
I did
that same thing.
Because
and
you're
they're
immature.
laughing.
They're immature.
Yeah, we're totally immature and drunk, whatever. But
Well, that's why I wanted to get rid of the lawn in our yard because I was afraid someone was going to do that to us.
right, I don't
Just joking.
burn a penis into the yard. I never knew that was a thing. I've never even heard of that.
Oh, well, if you ever want to get back at somebody,
Right.
little weed killer too. You don't necessarily need bleach. You could weed kill it.
I guess
Spray
so.
it on,
I guess so. I never really
Yeah.
thought about that.
Now you got a burnt penis in your yard.
Speaking of penises, there was that commercial with the hearing aids.
Oh my God, yeah.
They have hearing aids, and when you look at them, they're skin colored, and they look like little tiny mushroom penises. I go, we stick a little penis
we
in
were
your ear.
watching the 10 o'clock news, aging ourselves.
Who doesn't?
Right. And you're like, look at those. They're little, like, skin-colored penises.
They were.
And then, well, first I was like, what?
I guess you don't see them. They're
But
skin
they
colored.
did actually look like little penises.
And they kept showing
but
them
the
over
fact
and
that
over.
you just kept calling them skin-colored all.
Well, skin. Well,
I mean, what color is the penis?
Well,
It's
this is like a-
skin-colored.
I mean, I guess these were for a white guy. If
Right.
you can get brown or dark brown
You
or whatever,
c-
probably.
I don't think that you can.
I don't know. But you
They
should be
d-
able to. They have the emojis. They have a thumb,
You
and
could
it's a
change
white
the
guy,
colors,
it's a
yeah.
black guy, a
Yeah,
Mexican
you
guy.
could change the color, shade
Yeah,
of it.
I think they should do that with those penises
They should.
that you stick in your ear.
They should to make everybody comfortable.
Yeah.
But they actually did look like mini penises.
Here's a question for you.
Yes.
When you get a dick in your ear, does it make you hear better? Because every time I've had a dick in my ear, I don't hear
I'm like
anything.
hysterically no.
I don't hear anything.
Sometimes it gets washed out though, and then I hear better.
Oh, okay, yeah. Ew, Kylie, that's gross. Now you've gone too far.
Now I pushed the envelope.
Do you know what this weekend is? Besides
no,
my reunion.
I do not.
Do you even know what class I was in?
88.
Oh, yeah, 88. Okay. Besides my reunion, do you know what this weekend is?
No.
Barbieheimer.
Oh yeah.
Barbieheimer weekend.
I know. It's
The
become.
Barbie
It's
movie
like a
came out,
big thing.
And Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Came out. Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer came out. The nuclear bomb or atomic
Yes.
bomb.
Yep. What
one.
did? Let me ask you a
What?
question.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling you recently just learned what that movie was about. What did you think it was about before you know?
Boy, yeah, good one. Because River's been talking about it forever.
Right. What did you think it was about though?
I had no clue.
Like, were you like, it's like a Marvel movie? It's
I
like-
thought it was more about like an old war movie is what I thought.
Okay,
I actually
okay.
did think
Well,
that.
that's
but
kind of
I-
close along those
Like,
lines.
I don't know the history of this thing.
Oh, the atomic bomb?
I know Hiroshima, that when they dropped the bomb. Does this have
Yeah.
anything to do with that?
I think this is the guy that made the bomb. Oppenheimer's a person.
Yeah. Oh, that's his last name.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that.
He, I believe,
River's going to be like, oh my God, Dad, you're so stupid.
invented it, I believe.
Yeah.
Don't quote
Oh,
me.
and my dad told me a little thing. His biggest regret in life
Was creating
was
it.
creating
Yeah.
that thing. And so I thought, they showed Einstein in the
Where?
movie.
Oh, they did?
They
Wait,
showed some glimpses.
isn't he was dead at that time?
Maybe I thought they were showing Einstein.
Because he's a... I'm not sure.
Equals MC squared, man. That's all. That's all I know.
Okay.
Has something to do with that.
Okay. I mean, there is there's
Right.
a science to it.
Yeah. If I was good in math, I wouldn't be on this microphone right now talking
Right.
about dick what dick hearing
Mini
aids.
dicks in your
Yeah,
ear.
mini dicks in my ear, and yeah. But anyway, Barbieheimer. I told Kylie that I want to go see Oppenheimer, or whatever. What's it called? Oppenheimer. I can't even say it.
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
There you go.
I told Kylie I want to go see Oppenheimer, and she really wants to go see
I
Barbie.
really do want to see Barbie.
Like, she probably doesn't want to see Oppenheimer.
I do.
That
I do want to
much,
see it.
and I don't want to. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I don't really want to see the Barbie movie.
I have
but
a
I'll
feeling
go.
you're gonna like the Barbie movie.
Yeah. Now, if that Margot Robbie,
Yeah.
I really want her to take her top off
She's
and
not
have
going
no
to.
nipples.
I know
like a
that'd be
Barbie.
really funny, but I don't.
She
think
has
that-
to, right?
Come
Come on.
PG-13. I don't know.
Everybody does that with Barbie. That
Oh
was
my
the
God,
best thing about Barbie.
Right. There's no
You
parts.
take there's no
Yeah.
parts. You just
There's mounds.
like Ken has to take his pants off and just have a mound.
right.
It's going to happen in the movie. If it
I
doesn't,
hope so.
I will be very disappointed.
I mean, I don't know if it will, but
I will be very disappointed if it doesn't
it might.
happen.
I mean, prepare yourself for that not to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I used to play Barbies with my sister.
You used to have a
What-
lot of Kens
when-
as well.
Right. I had Ken dolls, and I had a Vans box with Ken doll parts in it.
Which are you a serial killer?
Right. You think I would be. And I would take that. We'd fly PSA Airlines,
PSA, not TSA.
PSA, with
Huh.
a P, and it had a little smiley face and a dot
What's
on the...
TSA? Oh, that's who you have to go through.
Yeah, TSA is the
your
check.
Transportation
We'd fly
security.
PSA from South Tahoe Airport
What?
to Orange County.
How did you not die?
Right. And, well, PSA was... South Tahoe, regular planes went there.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
And so that's where we'd go to the airport. We'd book a flight out of South Tahoe
Huh.
and go down there. And I would go through the security scanner. It was really not much. It was just a regular. You
Right.
didn't have to do what you do now.
Correct.
I would send my box with all the parts. And my
the-
mom says, "Oh, that's just his dolls." And the people you're looking at, it's just like heads.
So
and
there was like
arms
this
and
little
clothes.
kid with a mushroom top hair and glasses with buck teeth.
It was the buck teeth.
Is
and
walking around with a
yeah,
box
and a
full
flannel
of
shirt and a vest on.
Yeah, walking through with his box
And a
of quote
turtleneck.
unquote dolls / parts.
Right, and they're like,
Jeffrey Dahmer,
You're
get
right.
out of here.
right. I had Jeffrey Dahmer glasses too, the wire rim ones
How
too.
did you turn out somewhat normal?
And I didn't even need glasses in my life, so I couldn't even see with the fucking glasses on. I was bumping into walls and shit. That's why I was putting the weird clothes on my
Because
Ken. I didn't even see what they
couldn't
were.
see what
Yeah,
they were doing.
right. My sister and I used to make out with the Ken and Barbie though, and,
I think
and
everybody
fake
did
hump
that.
'em.
Yeah, I think everybody did that.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. But my sister, we would play the Barbies and get along until we got maybe a little bit bored or whatever, and then I would like rip the head off her Barbie, and then we'd go huge fight. You know?
Why would you rip a head
Well,
off
I mean,
a
just
Barbie?
cause a fight.
Just
because
needed a little drama in your
yeah,
life?
I need a little drama just to cause a fight.
Okay.
That's why I was telling a couple of the girls at the high school reunion. Remember when I sat in front of you and I used to just tease you? Like, yeah, why'd you do? I
I got
just,
problems.
Yeah, I just tease him. Like, wanted attention.
That's not how you get attention.
That's how I get attention.
It doesn't work well in this household.
Right.
Right.
Now to get attention, all I have to do is pee on my shirt a little bit, and I get attention.
You will always get attention for that.
That happened today. I got this
That
green
happened-
shirt I'm wearing right now. I didn't
yeah,
change
about
it.
an hour ago.
Kylie's like, "Is that pee on your shirt?" I'm like,
No, it's grease.
"It's got to be grease on my shirt. I didn't pee on my shirt."
How
Why-
come it dried quickly?
Right. And then I'm like, I guess when I
peed on
shook
my
it, it must have shook
Flung
up
up on your
my
shirt.
shirt.
Yes, it did.
I don't know how that happens.
I don't
but-
know what you do in there, but you end up with pee in a lot of places.
Right, pee's just flinging everywhere. That's what happens when you're 35-year high school reunion. You start peeing on
You
everything.
start flinging pee everywhere.
Yeah. That's why old people smell like piss.
I mean,
Old people smell like piss. I used to go to my Papa's old folks' home, and it smelled like piss. You know why? Because
Yeah.
there's piss everywhere. The older you get, you can't
flinging it.
control it.
Right.
Your piss is just going everywhere.
You could take a paper or a meat of toilet paper and blot it.
I know you can, and I have to do that sometimes, especially if I'm wearing khakis.
Right.
Then if I don't, then I just tell people I leaned up against the counter when I washed my hands. Because
Which, yeah, I was like,
Really,
I
I
know
lit-
you didn't wash your hands, so it's not water.
right, I didn't.
Right.
But I think all the people are excited for this Barbieheimer weekend because
Yeah.
this SAG Screen Actors
Ugh.
Guild, which I belong to.
Yes, you are a member.
Yeah, I am a member. And so I'm supposed to be on strike. They send me all this shit to picket and do all this stuff. I'm not a strike guy. I'm a work it
Right.
out guy. But the more I found out about this, I don't know why they can't work this out. There's a lot of unfair
There is
things
a lot
going
of
on.
unfair stuff. I think it's just that the higher ups just want to be dicks and keep making more money.
Well, it's always about the money thing. But one of the biggest things on the SAG strike is for actors let's say actors that make under $1 million or under 500,000
Yeah.
or whatever. Not the top 1% of
No,
actors who
yeah,
make
it's for
millions of
the
dollars.
smaller end.
Yeah,
or the,
and now
trying to get
now
there.
that I'm pretty much now a full-time actor because I take any
Right,
gig or
yep.
or whatever. I'm definitely one of the smaller guys
Yep.
and work for peanuts.
Yes.
But now, if I ever happen to get it strike it on a good show or something, I could not get my residuals and
There's
stuff.
no such thing as residuals
There's no
anymore. It's not
residuals.
put in contracts.
Right, but here's the funny thing that happened, and
Oh.
Doug, my acting coach, who's way up in SAG and all that, knows everything. He says that when you're a day players mean you're hired in for the day. The SAG rate for a day player standard
300,
is on a
200.
it's 800 on a regular show.
I was thinking
Yeah.
of what is an? Oh, is that an extra?
You're thinking of an extra,
Yeah.
yeah. An extra is like $189.
No,
or
it's more
something.
than that now.
Yeah, well, it might be a little more than that. But
It is.
anyway, something like that. But if you're a day player and you got some lines or whatever, it's $800.
Okay.
So you make $800. And most actors that need to pay the rent are like, fine, $800 a day.
Yep.
I will take that role. And then a lot of times, day players, you may get picked to be an extra day or
Right,
2
you're
days.
like, oh, we can
or
like
3
you
days.
or this
And
character.
you
We're
could
gonna have
be
you come back.
You could be 5 days,
Yeah.
right? So you got a day player at $800 a rate. You're making $4,000 for that week.
Perfect. Yeah.
Right? That's pretty good. Most day players will take that. But now with the AI, artificial intelligence,
Thank
La
you.
Mechanica. You see that movie, La Mechanica?
Yeah, we saw it together. It's X.
Oh, Ex Mechanica
Yeah.
or whatever, where they
Yeah.
made the girl.
Yeah, the robot that you
That's
were
like-
turned on by.
Oh my
yeah.
God, that robot was the sexiest thing I've ever seen. That was like she was kind of like a Barbie.
Right. She was a real person.
All smooth.
But
Well, I mean, she played her. Yeah. So is Barbie. Margot Robbie is playing the Barbie.
right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, Ex Mechanica.
Put your boner away. Continue.
Yeah. All right. Let me put my pants back on. So nowadays, the day player could show up. They sign a contract, little baby letters. They hop into a booth. They record your voice a few times.
Right.
They
Scan your body.
scan your body, scan your face, scan everything, and you do your 1 day for $800, and they now have your image and your voice to put in the background and keep
Anytime
adding
they
you
want.
anytime they want. They could put you in the background.
First 20
Yeah.
years. You could die and they can still
Yeah,
use
and
you.
I made a good example. I said, okay, Norm from Cheers. He would just walk into the bar, or I actually not. Okay, let's just take the guy from Friends, the bartender from Friends.
The good coffee guy?
Yeah, the coffee,
Gunther?
or not the bartender, Gunther. Yeah, Gunther was just in the background doing his thing.
Yeah.
They could at least put his image in the background doing his
Yeah,
thing.
and they-
Gunther probably made millions of dollars from Friends.
Right.
For
I hope he did. Yeah.
he was very few episodes he had lines in.
But he was in a lot of episodes.
Almost every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was the guy that just was the coffee guy.
Yeah.
And he
And
probably
a
made
cushion
millions of dollars. I don't think right now he wouldn't be
Mm-mm.
doing that.
Right.
Because they could be an image that they
Which
paid
that's-
$800
yeah.
for. And that's not right.
That's not right.
Because they're using your image. It's what are the content,
Right.
You're paying
Therefore, you're taking away the art of it. The art of acting, the art
Right.
of movies, television.
So I think and I don't understand why the studios know that that's not right.
They know, but there's
But
nothing
it's
against
all
it,
about
so
money.
they're gonna be like, "What? It
As
saves
much
us
as
money.
we can
It's
take
fine."
it down. Yeah.
Right.
So that part needs to change.
It does.
I would be irritated. All the commercials now are buyouts too.
Yes.
Like I did at UPS or I did Bed Bath & Beyond.
Mhm.
Those were 3-year buyouts. River just was in a Dick's
Yes.
Sporting Good commercial. Oh, the funniest thing, River's in acting class,
Yeah.
and he took a month off, and so they said, before acting class starts, they said, anybody got some,
Anything new?
good
Yeah.
good news? They always say, anybody got good news, success stories.
Oh, okay.
And so you say, oh, I got an audition. I did this. Well, how was it? What did you audition for? Everybody says
Yeah.
their woes and pains and happy things.
Yeah.
And then Rivers says, oh, I just did a Dick's
Dick's
commercial. Everybody was looking like,
Excuse me?
you did a Dick commercial?
Oh no.
And then everybody starts laughing, right?
They're like,
I didn't realize because
River.
we're just used to saying it.
Yeah.
And then Doug's like, how about we say a Dick's Sporting Good commercial?
Yeah. They're like,
thought
oh,
that
you
was really
turned
funny.
18, I see.
So yeah, I did a Dick commercial. But River's been all over the TV.
Yes, it came out
Dick's
this week.
Sporting Goods. He has 2 different cuts in it, and people.
Yeah.
My mom and dad sent over a video of River on the TV.
Right.
And my mom is recording it. My dad. So she's trying to record it. My dad's saying, record it now, record it now. Here he comes, record it now. There's River. There he is. And they're talking the whole way through. Oh, hi, River.
Oh,
Record.
I know.
They talk through the whole video, the whole commercial.
Right.
And then they send it. They go, Queenie, stop. I was waiting for that. She didn't
I was
do
waiting
it.
for that also.
Yeah. But where she says, Queenie, stop, that's how I get my inspiration for my
Right.
auditions.
Correct.
Quiet, Huey. That's my opening line. Quiet, Huey. So anyway,
So yes.
the SAG strike, I want that to happen. And then when they do the streaming, they should get paid for the streaming
Which
too.
they do not. And they pay them because the streaming, like the seasons are shorter, everything, and that's what the writers too. They want to like pay them to only like a small like half of
Right.
like what, because yes, it is only like a 10 episode season instead of like a 23.
Yeah, well, I was talking to
episode season
Jazz, who is an actor friend of ours. He's been on the podcast a few times. He was saying how when you sign a series, because he's been really close at getting a series, they say, okay, 10 episodes for $30,000 an episode.
Mm-hmm.
No residuals. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you get.
You're done.
And they could just
And
stream
they
the
will
shit out of
fucking
it.
play that thing.
Yeah.
And they'll sell it to other channels. It'll be on, Hulu, Prime. It'll
Right.
be on everybody will buy it. That's how they have, they brought Suits back to Netflix
Yeah.
with Meghan Markle. She married
Prince Harry.
Prince Harry. And so I think that is a big reason they brought Suits back. And she's not getting paid for that.
Well, she could. I don't know if she had residuals then.
I don't think so. It's probably time lapsed. I mean, it's been
I don't-
10 years since that was out or more.
Well, I mean, look at like the Friends people. They still get residuals because it was in their contracts.
Yeah, but I know, but they probably it might time lapse or something. And they don't
I
get
don't
them.
know.
I don't know. But I know
Because
Friends
yeah,
and Seinfeld, they
it
get
used
them
to be
forever.
like, yeah, if you got syndicated, it was like, holy shit, we've made it as an
Yeah.
actor.
And
like,
that didn't
I'm
start
good.
like, Gilligan's Island, Bewitched, and all those. They didn't have all those
Yeah.
old sitcoms. But then the newer ones, like Seinfeld,
And Friends,
makes millions of dollars still.
And then now they're like, no,
Yeah.
you actors are getting too much.
Yeah, I kind of think Seinfeld and Friends kind of started this whole
Probably.
big time residual thing because they all held out together,
right.
and then they said, okay, yeah, and then so every show got it.
Every show did it, yeah. And then
Yeah.
now they're like, nope, we're not doing it
Yeah.
anymore.
I did that UPS thing, UPS store thing,
Yeah.
7-8 years ago, maybe
Oh,
more,
more than that.
and I'm still everywhere. They're still using my
yeah,
image.
they are still.
Yeah, that was a 3-year buyout. Sorry, fuck you. We'll use you for a lifetime.
Right.
I mean, I don't blame them.
Right.
How could you not want to see me?
How could you
everywhere?
not want to see
all
this
over the
guy
world.
in UPS?
It still happens at least once a month. I get a text that
looking
says,
like
"Hey,
a
I
brown
see you."
turd.
No, UPS store. Where's turquoise? I'm not a UPS delivery man.
Oh.
Brown turd. Dear.
Yes, dear.
One of the things since we're still on the acting thing
Yes.
and the buyout, I saw a Starbucks commercial today.
There's like a
I've never even seen a Starbucks
no.
commercial
They
before.
just came out with like a summer one because I saw maybe another one, a different one earlier today.
Well, I think Starbucks with a lot of the woke shit that they're doing, and Disney with a lot of the woke shit they're doing, their companies are starting to hurt a little bit. People are banning them and
Right.
stuff like. I'm not. I don't ban anybody. Actually, what am I saying? I'll ban.
You ban people all the time, but
No,
it's not for woke shit. It's for like you pissed me off.
Right. If you're on
You
the ban
you
list,
gave me the
yeah.
wrong food.
It's always a food thing. I don't.
Right.
Yeah. I don't ban just anybody.
Right.
But I heard Disney's selling off
Yeah.
ESPN, Hulu, 5 other things too. But Disney's having a weird thing, and they did a thing with the 7 dwarfs
Yeah.
and made them like big people, and
Normal
now the
people.
midgets are mad.
They're little people, but
Or little.
little people.
Okay, now they call them little people.
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct terminology.
Well, a baby's a little people too,
That's true.
or a little kid is a little people.
That's
That's-
true.
You say midget to decide it's an adult little people.
But I think that there's like different forms of like
Dwarf.
dwarfism.
But
like there's like
There's
different
dwarf,
categories. So
7
little
dwarfs.
people.
7 little people.
I think is like the umbrella term.
You changed it to Snow White and the 7 little people. But you know what? These little people,
The 7 little.
the little people, I saw them on the interview. They're very angry at Disney.
No,
They're pissed off.
Because Disney's trying to we don't want to discriminate. We'll make all the dwarves like regular people.
While
except for
they
one.
are discriminating by not
But
hiring
now they're
the little people.
now all the little people are mad because they're like, those are jobs taken away from us, so you can not offend us. You're offending us.
And let's be honest, there is only one little person that's in all the movies, and that's
True.
Peter, whatever his name is.
Right, that was in
from
Game of Thrones. Yeah,
And they're like
Peter Dinklage,
a
or
little
something like
angry at him because he's one of those guys that get offended by the little people, but he's the only one cast.
that. Right.
So he's like, oh, yeah, I can't do this, can't do that. So they actually don't like him.
Could see that. I've heard he's kind of an ass.
Yeah, and he's rallying against the little people because he's hired.
He's like,
hired.
I'm good.
He gets all the work. These two girls that are actresses that got tons of work get no work now.
Right.
Because no one wants to have a little person, midget, in their thing.
And like offend
Because they don't want to
somebody.
offend them because there's a midget, but they need to have
and
a midget
then they made
in
a point
the
too
thing.
because they're like, well, now you're not only you're taking away the actor's job, the little person stunt people, the little people stand-ins. So you're taking away all these jobs
that's
from a
discriminatory.
whole like category of people.
Right. That's like saying we're not going to hire, white people or black people or whatever. It's just like I don't know.
No, they're gonna keep hiring black people.
What about fat people?
That they might discriminate against.
Right.
Right.
Pretty soon everybody's
Everyone,
skinny.
if you're overweight, you have to wear a fat suit. We're not gonna hire a fat person.
Right, because we don't want to say we have a fat guy on our show.
Right.
So it's acting. It's portraying things. If the person fits the character, don't change the 7 dwarfs to 7, sneezies or 6-foot guy. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
no more Smurf. Can't have the Smurfs on anymore.
No, you can't.
I mean, come on. Smurfette's hot.
Okay.
But anyway.
Okay. I know. I think we're trying so hard not to like offend anybody that we're offending a lot of people.
Right. It goes both
Yeah.
it goes both ways, But I don't know what's going on.
I don't either.
All I know is Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrola Concrete Construction and doTERRA Essential Oils. You can get those from Aislinn Mueller, and you can get those from her handle at This Essential Life.
Yes.
You whispered into the mic, dear. Yes.
What?
So anyway, what were we talking about?
SAG.
Yes, we're talking about SAG. I won't be going on strike, but I can't do auditions, I guess.
You cannot.
Unless it's a
Low
short
budget.
or low budget, and then you're working for free anyway.
Right.
So who knows? One thing I do know is I will not be buying any of those dick hearing aids.
Because you can hear stuff.
But what I do want you to, earlier this week I wanted Kiley to order me a phone. I have these sunglasses that are Bose, and the sunglasses have Bluetooth, so you can listen to music and talk while you have sunglasses on, so you have nothing in your ears. But I lost the charger. These things are like $300-400, but I can't find the fucking charger.
So you judge me for buying a $400 sweatsuit that I wear all the time.
Right.
And you buy sunglasses that you've used twice.
I want to use them. I have no charger.
Okay. But anywho,
They are cool, though.
You sent me a
They look good,
picture at work. I need you to order this. A picture of the cord. And I'm like,
Of the charger.
the charging cord. Yeah. And I'm like, you can't just like send a picture and be like, order me this. Like, I need to know what, like, thankfully I knew, like, oh, those are for his Bose sunglasses because he's been talking about it that he lost the charger.
I'll tell you what. Courtney,
But
my assistant / friend, is at Stagecoach. No, she's at Night in the City.
Night in the Country.
Night in the Country. She's at Night in the Country. She's out in the desert, partying her balls off, and I would normally just say, here's a picture. Get me this charger. I just sent it to you.
But then does she say, what the fuck is this for? That's probably how she responds.
Probably.
Because I'm like, you got to tell me what it's for so I can look for that charger.
Right. I
Like-
just send Kylie a picture
I'm
of
like,
whatever
I need
and say,
to
get
know
it for
like
me.
the model of your sunglasses because there's different chargers for different models.
Right. But you do it. You do it. You
I
do
know
it
I
all.
do it. I enable you
That's why I have you here.
because I am an enabler.
Yes. And then I say, Kylie, I lost my water bottle. I took out of the Goodwill bag an old water bottle. I'm going to use
And I
this
hate
one.
it, though.
I hate it.
It's
but
funny
I'm going to use it
because-
every day, and no one's going to do it. And what does Kylie do? Go order me a new water bottle. I
know,
said, I didn't
hopefully
want a
it
new
comes
one.
soon.
I didn't want a
the
new
funny
one,
part
but
is
I'll
you're like,
take it.
oh man, I was missing this. It could be like trying to pretend that it was fine.
Why is this in the Goodwill bag?
Like I meant
I've had this
to
thing
lose my
forever.
water bottle, and then you're like, yeah, that one sucks, and I'm like, yeah, it does suck. But now that I ordered your new water bottle, I hope I order the right size. So I still find out.
Well, we'll find out. But Kylie, you can send her. You know what? If I sent her a random pic of the Dick hearing aid, she was like, "Okay, I'll have them tomorrow."
I do. I love ordering things.
I'll have them tomorrow. If this guy right here needs anything, I'm gonna tell him to send you a pic, and you'll get it for him.
Yeah, I will. This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
G&E Painting and Drywall, servicing Reno, Tahoe, and Truckee areas for over 25 years.
Call G&E today for all of your painting and drywall needs at 775-833-0551.
If anybody needs anything on this podcast, you just send it in, and Kylie will get it for you.
I do love an order.
Life with Eric podcast is sponsored by 430 National and Reno Yard LLC. And folks out there, remember, if you listen to us on Stitcher,
You only have to
you only have till August 29th, and you will no longer be on Stitcher.
Correct.
No one really knows what that is, but it's one of our platforms, and if you fucking listen to us on it, you better switch to Spotify or one of those. If you like this show, subscribe to us.
Well, do what?
Rate us a 5. It really helps if you share us with a friend and just copy the episode.
Make them listen.
And send it to them. Like, I like this episode. Last week, we did our Newport trip episode. I got people's little feedback. They said, guys, like sitting in the car with you guys, listening to you, driving up to the lake with you.
Hopefully not in a boring way.
Right. Hopefully not
Maybe
in a boring way.
last week. We were pretty tired.
Yeah. But if you're the class of 1988, I'm going to send it all to you so you guys can listen to this one. 88 is great. 80s were great.
I was a child.
Were you even born in the 80s?
Yes, I was born
Oh, you were
in
born
the
in the
80s.
80s, yeah. What year were you born? 83.
83.
Right. And I was graduating in 88.
Right.
That's robbing the cradle, man.
You were graduating high school. I was graduating pre-K.
Right. I was graduating high school and you still were on your mama's tit.
I was not. But
it sounds not right until you're older.
it doesn't sound right at all.
Right. But it's fun.
I was graduating high school and you were getting married for the second time.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, my God. That sounds bad. That sounds really bad. Anyway, dear.
Yes,
It's that time. Last call. We cheers in the day, babe.
I'm going to leave the chairs up to you today.
Okay. Then I'm going to cheers the class of 1988 Incline High School graduates. Thanks for doing the reunion. I wish everybody could have came, but maybe everybody will listen to this podcast and come to our 40th when we really look old and decrepit. It doesn't get better, I'll tell you that.
Well, maybe after some fillers it might.
Everybody go get Botox. Everybody go get some facelifts.
Get threads.
Get some tummy tucks. Get all the stuff done.
You got 5 years to get it together.
Yeah, I got to start. I need some hair implants. I need to start doing some more stuff so we all look really good at the 40th 1988 class reunion. So let's give a big cheers to everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for coming, Kiki.
Yep.
Spouses have the hardest thing.
Thanks for letting me get drunk.
Yeah. And drunk, throwing up.
Right.
It's great.
It was awesome.
What you don't know about the 80s.
What?
Is the 80s was the best music.
Oh, okay.
The best fashion.
Mm.
80s had a lot of fashion.
I remember some Hammer pants in the 80s.
We had MC Hammer. We had Michael Jackson. We had Madonna.
Paula Abdul.
We had Paula Abdul. Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie was in the 70s too, but we had everything. We had The Cure. What my kids didn't know and you didn't know is we used to go to under 18 dance clubs.
That's so weird.
Yeah, the Blast in Kings Beach, the Crayon. Like crayon
like
that you
coloring
draw with.
book?
Yeah, the logo was a box of crayons.
Huh.
And we used to go there, and everybody would smoke clove cigarettes and go into this whole smoky place. And it was under 18, so there was no booze, so you get hammered in the parking lot and go in.
Oh, okay.
And we used to go to these dance clubs, and we'd wear trench coats sometimes.
And
we'd
hopefully pants under them.
We'd have like flock of seagull haircut. Flock of seagull, you know what that is?
Yes,
Where
I
a
do know
flat
what that
top,
is,
like
yeah.
it goes up like a bird. And we used to wear eyeliner. Men would wear eyeliner. We would peg our pants.
Did you even have eyes then? Because if you eyeline those things, they had to look just closed.
At that time, I had eyes. Now I
What
have little
happened
slits.
to your eyes?
You know what? I need the eyeliner to do that. We listened to Duran Duran.
Maybe you get a blepharoplasty before your
Yeah.
next.
Now, if you listen to
reunion.
Duran Duran, you had to wear eyeliner.
Oh,
There was
boy.
there was this girl. I think she was in my middle school, and I think her name was Prudy. Those of you
Sorry.
high school reunion people, I think there was a Prudy.
Not a
and-
Trudy, a Prudy?
A Prudy.
Okay.
And I think that was her name. And she was only in middle school. She wasn't in high school. And she was like the Duran Duran, like goth dancing,
I don't even know what that means. But okay.
80s person.
Hmm.
Vans, Doc Martens.
Ah.
80s were great. I love the 80s. If I can listen to 80s music all day long, which I kind of do, it's great. The Smiths.
I
You don't know any of these.
know who the Smiths are. That I
Yeah.
do not
The
know.
Cure. You know The Cure?
Do you know what CD I was listening to in the 80s?
Depeche Mode?
The Beauty and the Beast soundtrack.
Okay.
I'm not joking either.
Right. I didn't think about that.
That was like my first CD.
Cheers.
I still have it.
Cheers, class of 88. Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Love you, baby.
Love you.